Hey YouTube, what's up? It's dieselfrost here. And the gameplay I got going on in the background is a little blitz, and it's going to be a really close game. I'm not going to tell you how it comes out. But it does kind of relate to the topic I want to talk about today, and that's attitude. In particular, bad attitude. And there's a lot of different types of bad attitude. And I'm not talking about the, ooh, I'm a rebel and I'm angry and go F yourself type bad attitude that, is typically portrayed on TV and the movies. Bad attitude can be anything from that to when things around you just kind of have you down to control you, to when you're only thinking about yourself and you're kind of being selfish. And basically, it's just an attitude that's negative. And one thing I do want to make clear, when people say you have a bad attitude because you disagree with them, that's not a bad attitude. That's just a disagreement. So before I get any comments about that, I just want to clarify: just because you disagree with somebody doesn't mean you have a bad attitude. Why I want to talk about this is obviously there hasn't been a video up for a couple weeks, and part of that is my bad attitude. And it's not a ooh, YouTube can go scratch or something like that. I've had a lot of things happen this last couple weeks. Um, Overall, 2013 sucked. It sucked huge. Um, some bad things happened to me, but worse, I had a lot of bad things happen to friends and family, people I care about. Just to give you an example, my poor father-in-law was literally run over by a tow truck. Luckily, he is recovering and he's doing really, really well, and we are super, super thankful for that. But, it's just one of those things. And I don't want to talk about what's happened recently, but needless to say, when I sat down and tried to do a video this couple weeks, my heart just wasn't into it. And not only was my heart not into it, I didn't want to put the effort in. I could have come up with something. I could have got some video where I didn't have to be all chipper, maybe something a little more analytic. Maybe put a little more planning into it, write a script down. But, I just had a bad attitude about, the world kind of sucks right now. Why should I put in the effort? And maybe that was the wrong attitude for me to have. Yes, things were not going right for me, for friends, family. But, it doesn't mean that I should take it out on myself. When I say that, YouTube's kind of my job right now. I'm not earning any money on it, but it's what I have. I'm not employed. I'm still looking for a job, but it's kind of the thing I do, and I'm slacking off. It's kind of like not doing my work. If I go to a job and not do my work, I'm not doing YouTube, and that's only hurting me. It doesn't really hurt anybody else out there. It's just hurting me. And unfortunately, a lot of times our bad attitudes hurt only ourselves, but other times it hurts other people. My wife's kind of taking brunt of it lately. I've been grumpy. I've been a grumpy Gus. Been kind of moping around the house. You know, um, oh, life sucks, blah, blah, blah. And, YouTube's not the only thing I've been putting off. I got laundry that hasn't been folded for a couple days she asked me to do because I've just been like, why? The world sucks. And, I was thinking about it last night, and it's really the wrong attitude to have. So, there are good things happening. Like I said, my father-in-law, for one of them, we're really thankful he's doing well. Also, I've had a clan member, a online friend, he's giving me a new computer. He recently upgraded his computer, and quite frankly, the computer he's giving me is quite beast. I'm looking forward to getting it. It should be here within about a week, which is going to make editing YouTube videos so much easier, so much faster. I'll be able to stockpile videos so that I can go into a little bit more in depth with them instead of just struggling trying to get 8-minute video rendered. So there are good things happening. I need to focus on that and have a more positive attitude. Now, bad attitude translates into the game too. You see it a lot with like the gameplay we have right now. Some of my team members, they were only thinking about themselves. They were getting kills. They're getting plenty of kills, but they weren't going for the tags. And Kill Confirmed, you see that a lot. Other games like Dom, any sort of objective gameplay. When you have a bad attitude, a selfish attitude in the game, it doesn't just affect you, it affects other people. So Well, I would ask everybody who watches this video if there's any sort of bad attitude you do have, something negative, try to be more positive. And I'm not trying to be all hippie, happy, and, you know, be all right and sunshine and fart rainbows into the world. But I think we'd all be better off if, we didn't let the bad attitudes control us. And that's the worst type of bad attitude. The attitude I had was controlling my actions, not letting me do some of the things I wanted to do and some of the goals I set out to do. And that's bad. So, I already have a plan for the video tomorrow. I gotta do a little bit of research on it. But I do plan on getting it out, and I will get it out one way or the other, even if I have to pull and pry it through my PC's processor. And I will have another video up tomorrow, and hopefully a video up the day after that. So for now, YouTube, I want to say thank you, and I hope everybody has a good day. And I will try to have a better attitude to get more videos out to you. And I hope maybe you'll take a look at yourself and see what little things you can do to maybe improve yourself too. After all, it is the new year. This is what it's all about. So in the meantime, if you like the video, nuzzle the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. In the meantime, you have a great day, YouTube.